to talk to you about Halloween. So, Ravenna and I had a crazy Halloween. We definitely collected, so awesome for that. The 3 first place, that makes sense, at different areas. So awesome, kudos, yay, awesome. So anyways, today I'm going to talk to you about Maleficent inspired costume that I made. I'm not going to show you step by step, I'm just going to show you the gist of how I put it together, the ideas that I pulled from, the ideas that I got, and all that jazz. So we're going to start first with the headpiece. This is the headpiece. So with the headpiece, what I did was first, as you can see, the outliner of it is tinfoil. So pretty much what I did is I took some tinfoil and I started just wrapping it around my head. Pretty much that's what I did. I tried to do a balloon, but a balloon wouldn't hold. It was too tight. It didn't feel comfortable. I kept pulling my hair. So I went with tinfoil. Then what I did is I took a balloon and blew it up, because it's the shape of my head, inside this thingy right here. And then what I did was I took electrical tape. Electrical tape is going to be the biggest thing ever that you can use both for the headpiece and for your Maleficent costume, and pretty much a lot of other like Halloween costumes, because just the texture, it's not too shiny, but it is still somewhat shiny, and it stretches, it's very flexible. So what I did for the headpiece to shape it after the tinfoil is I literally just started taping long strips from the tip of my head, or from the middle of my forehead to the back as far as I can see and reach, to the back of my head. And I did that till the whole thing was covered. For the horns, what I did was took tinfoil again and shaped horns. You can do the horns however you want. I tried to do it as close as Maleficent. It turned out a little bit different, but that's okay because it still worked out great. So after I shaped the horns, then I took flour, water, and newspaper. Mix the flour and water together, cup of flour, 1 cup of water, mix it together so it's not clumpy. Then take the newspaper strips, just make about that thick of strips of newspaper, and then I just dipped it in flour and water and wrapped it around each of the horn, let it dry overnight, made sure it was completely dry so it's solid, and then I took electrical tape again and wrapped it around the horns. After the horns were wrapped and shaped how I wanted them to, I electrical taped them to the base of the hat. And after that, pretty much it's up to you on how you want to cover it. What I did was took some fake leather and wrapped it around the horns. FYI, hot glue does not work good on leather. There's a lot of stuff that I have to repair because it just didn't hold up after 2 days of Halloween party. And then after that, I took some shiny, stretchy material that's black and covered the rest of my head with it, because if you notice Angelina Jolie, hers was very tight, very wrapped, and that's kind of the look that I wanted to go for. And then, I don't know if you can see here, but I'll try to insert some pictures. And what I did, pretty much, if you want that jeweled effect or a scaly effect, take your hot glue gun to the point and make little bubbles all around, like that. After that's completely dry, take some black fingernail polish, paint them, and then take a clear coat and paint that as well. And you have this little jewel effect, and it's from hot glue. Who knew, right? So that's pretty much the gist of it. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that once you do just the tinfoil for the head, then take like a black marker and outline the point of where you want to give it that Maleficent dramatic head line area effect to it. Cut it out and then play with it. What I had to do after everything was done for this, I had to take electrical tape and tape from the top of my eyebrow to the bottom right here of my ear on both sides and around my neckline to hold this in place because it is heavy. It's not that heavy, but it is a little bit heavy. So that is the Maleficent headpiece. Okay, quickly I'm going to go through the main awesomeness of this costume. Okay, so what I did, you take any type of corset. I took one of my old corsets. It's the only thing I didn't make is the actual corset, but I did the feathers and everything with it. So what I did is just take an old corset, pretty much, and I hot glued some rooster feathers in black all around it. And make sure to stay with the same pattern with the feathers. Don't just glue it until it's all covered. You need some kind of like pattern to make it look more neat because it can get messy with hot glue. So I just did that. And then for this is extra material. I would recommend if you have a pencil skirt to just wear a pencil skirt and not make it, because I'm just really not good at like doing stuff that's very structural. So this didn't turn out that great, but no one really noticed because all of this was going on, and so no one really paid attention to that. But just have any type of form-fitting skirt. And with this, pretty much, you just get any type of evil-looking material that you want. And right here, these are fake coins. I liked the idea pulled from Queen Ravenna off of Snow White and the Huntsman, and so I like that. It just reminded me like a gypsy coin look that she had on some of her costumes. I don't know if that makes sense or not. So I put that for Maleficent because I had like a whole background story for my character, and yes, it is Maleficent, but in my mind she's like Maleficent and evil Queen Ravenna's like stepsister, so there you go. Anyways, and this, my friends, cheap material. Like, there is nothing high quality about any of this material at all. It's just about the print that you find, and anytime when you layer something as a long dress like, it doesn't have to be high quality, it just has to be a very like dramatic color to offset the final layer on it, if that makes sense, to make it pop a little bit more. So this, what I did is just took some from Joann's fabric store. I just took, what's it called, a type of liner, and I chose this coin liner. The coin liner was probably the most expensive part of the costume. And then I just started layering, and I attached it to the corset. And when I attached it all, I folded it under, and then sewn it. That was probably the most difficult part of it all too. And yeah, so to make this poof out, if you can see right here, that's actually out of wire hangers. So if you don't want to go out and buy a $20 to $35 hoop skirt, you can always make a hoop skirt out of wire hangers. Duran Man did it. Pretty much we just bought a set of wire hangers, and he just kind of outlined how I wanted the hoop skirt to be, because I wanted it to be more poofier out on the sides and then also in the back, because this is all exposed, so you really couldn't have a hoop skirt. You would have to cut into it anyways. So that's what we did, and we just electrical taped it, because cutting the wire hangers and then clamping them, it's still really like loosey-goosey, so you're gonna have to reinforce that. And again, electrical tape, who knew? It's like the most awesome thing to use for Halloween costumes, apparently. We just reinforced that, and so any type of poofiness to this, it is because of the wire hanger hoop skirt that we made. So yeah, that's just kind of the gist. Not really going into detail, just kind of explaining how I did it exactly. Of course, anytime when you do a costume like this and you have a really long, dramatic dress, you always want to hem up the seams. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is not perfect either. Like, it's kind of all wavy like that, but it makes it look clean because what's great about Halloween is that it's dark, so no one's going to see the minor flaws that you have in a costume. So let's go to the back real quick and then we'll be done. Back, and I'm going to just kind of step out of frame so I can explain to you exactly what's going on. So this is the back, and how to get this layering effect, you really, it's really all about that wire hanger hoop skirt that I did, because it was very flat and it just really wasn't that impressive. So what I did was pinch, after I had the hoop skirt on, I pinched and then sewed it and attached it to the hoop skirt. You want to have a very strong thread, because the regular everyday thread that you use like a sewing machine is not going to cut it. It's going to break. I have to do major repairs to this because it was just breaking the thread. It was too heavy for the thread. So you want to get stronger thread and pretty much just start layering it. A lot of this is really hard if you don't have somebody that's your size to try it on, so you can do alterations and everything. So a lot of that you're going to have to try on, take off, make notes about where you want to exactly pinch, pull, lift, all that good stuff. So, and then also with the back, I just did more longer feathers. It's always good to buy extra feathers because after one night wear of feathers don't really hold up that good on a costume. So especially like not really good quality feathers. So cheap feathers like this, you're gonna have to buy some more. I ordered mine from Amazon. They turned out really good. I just layer more when you need to do like repairs to it. And that's pretty much it. Just make sure that it's a round effect again to get that kind of pop when it comes to the purple and then the black. Pretty much with the material, I bought it at a fabric store in San Diego, and yeah, just pretty much just find, like I said, like something that inspires you as more of an evil print. If you want to do any of the wicked step mothers, stepsisters, wicked queens, wicked Disney, doesn't matter. Anything that seems wicked, darlings. So, yeah, so that is about it. In a nutshell, if you have any questions, comment down below. To everybody that commented on my photos, it's great, makes me feel special. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. You can find me on YouTube, type in Duran Lynn. Anywhere else on social media, find me on Sweet16Fan. That's Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, blah, 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 blah. And again, you have a beautiful day, darlings. Love you.